cartoon, DC, another superhero movie. Blue Beetle. I seen him a little bit in cartoons. Blue Beetle didn't really start popping up from in my attention wise. Cause I didn't really see him a lot in the. I don't think I seen him at all in the old Justice League shit. It wasn't until I became like a teenager that he even became. You know, I even thought he was a hero. I mean, I don't know, but
well,
I know a little something about him.
My Blueberry history. I know him when I was a kid. I knew the original one. The original one didn't have like the suit. It was always a scarab. He had a scarab on his back. He had like a regular blue tight little suit, and he had a gun. And then, you know, that was the original Blue Beetle. Then it's another one. This one's like the second one. I think his name is Jaime, and he's like a Latino teen. And he the Scarab, like, well, in the Justice League, well, Young Justice, because I watched all of Young Justice, and then when Blue Beetle got real popular in Young Justice, they put him in some of the little Batman animated show type shit, and then he just started being in a bunch of shit, and like in Justice and all them part like show, because he was just a beloved character. So like yeah, the Young Justice stuff, like I remember Jaime got it. The original Blue Beetle died. I don't know, they're probably gonna go that route. I don't know. The original Blue Beetle died because he was a scientist. So the original one died. Well, not a scientist. He was an archaeologist.
Archaeologist again?
You know what he said?
Archaeologist?
Archaeologist. Yeah, that word. So goddamn, he ended up finding the Scarab type. You know, it's from outer space.
I'm dead.
And then in the future, passed on. It blew. He was in a lab. It blew up. It ended up on Jaime's back. He didn't know what going on, and next thing you know, it's attached to him. So that's how he became Blue Beetle. I remember. I know that. So excited to see what they're gonna do with his origin story. How they're gonna switch it up, because you know they're gonna switch it up and they're gonna add some little spice on it. See what they're gonna throw in. In retrospect, we've seen the first trailer. We seen it. We just didn't upload it. Sorry, that's on us. But I'm pretty sure this is a new upload trailer, so they're gonna add some other scenes and all that stuff that we didn't see. And I don't really have too much remember. The only big thing I remember about the trailer was that George Lopez was in it. That was like the only big thing I really remember about it. But everything else,
let's do it.
Let's do this. Yeah! Gotta force it to come out. What do you... You're a genius. I know. Look what I said.
Did you know what was going to happen to my brother when you stuck him with this world-destroying thing? It's called the Scarab. I had no idea it would activate. It has to choose you.
How do we get it to unchoose me?
Close. Acquired.
Who said that?
Systems tracking. 3, 2.
a little difference right there in the voice acting. Usually it's a male, and it's a creepy voice that talks to him. It's not a female like a AI type shit. So I feel like it's gonna kind of change a little stuff.
What if you just sliced everybody?
That's the whole point of the Scarab. The Scarab is like, it tries to protect him in any type of way, so he don't really have full control of it. Just like how Cyborg be when he was like, I can't control my arm. It's like that type shit. But the Scarab has like a different type of mind, like their own person.
Oh, he's pissed. Listen to me! You got the wrong guy! I'm a nobody! But I swear!
The world is a place to protect. I have an arsenal at my disposal.
Anything, please!
Watch and learn, Jaime. Whatever you can imagine, I can create.
Yeah, that's more like it. That role you feel for your family makes you weak. You're wrong. Right, Ben? That's what makes me strong.
Oh, I forgot how bad it looks.
Oh, that's fucking nasty.
Yeah, this is definitely different from the first trailer. It's showing way more in the movie.
You're the Blue Beetle. That could use that arsenal right about now.
You never ask.
That suit looks perfect, yo. Like,
They do it
this
right.
shit looks perfect. I feel like the chest piece is the only thing that's kind of different. But everything else, like the face especially, they got that shit down. Especially the face is responsive. Oh my god. But
August 18th.
I've heard some things in the sense where, okay, you know, the Flash movie dropped. It did the worst ever. It did worse than Green Lantern.
I just watched that last night.
So
The CGI was so bad, bro.
so goddamn, people were thinking, were they gonna postpone this movie, and they said nope. So you could theoretically, like, you could think about how you think. Some people are saying they might not have faith in it, because if you go for this trailer, they show damn near everything. So it might be showing that
It
they
look
don't.
good to me, though.
It look good, but it might be showing in a sense because it's not getting the same buzz around a Deadpool, where people just see Logan in the suit and they're like, yeah.
But this is them breaking Blue Beetle to the world, though.
Yeah, but in that same, so it's like I seen they kind of changed. One thing that's kind of pointing to me that's high is like they changed the voice of the Scarab. So originally, in the what I've seen from them, the Scarab has a man voice and it's creepy. Like he be like, "Honey, I'm about to kill everybody in this room." Like he be saying shit like that. So it kind of adds more of like a hysteria to like, oh shit, like why the Scarab about to like go off on something. But with this, like, boy, they gave me like a Tony Stark AI type, and that's not really like. I feel like the Scarab acts, because the Scarab really is like a real cynical like being, because it has its own person. Like Jaime doesn't control the suit fully. It's the only thing that the suit really do for him is protection. Like, I'm gonna keep you alive type shit. It's like a parasite. It's just tattooed to his back. Like he can't take it off. Now it's feeding off of him. So in that same, it's like I feel like it's kind of a weird choice to change that about it, because it added a little more character layer to it. Because when you heard the Scarab talk, he was always on something like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, it just be like, the person in the room is this and this. He's sweating. I think we should go off him. I think they're onto us. Like, I think we need to run off. Like, it was saying stuff like that. So it having that voice kind of threw me. Like, how is she going? I mean, she can play that voice, but that creepiness of that voice made it more like, yo, Scarab going off. It's his own person type shit. So.
But you know what? Now that you say that, I think that would be too similar to Venom. It'd be too similar to Venom.
Because how
it'd be exactly the same.
I wouldn't say that
he be talking in his
because
head.
the reason why I said it because the way so like Venom, when he's talking in his human form, is in his mind.
Yeah,
you're not seeing it. That's how it is. The opposite. The Scarab never pops up in a way. It's always in his mind.
that's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. When he turns into Venom, Venom is saying that stuff. It's not mental when he's Venom. Venom is saying it. But in the whole Scarab, it's never, unless the Scarab takes over him, then it does that. And I'm like, to me, what I'm saying in the creepiness is like, Venom does that in like a quirky way where it's funny. The other one is not doing, it's like that funny where it's like, what type funny? It's not supposed to be funny. Like, he's saying it like for real, like, I think we should kill everybody in the building right now. You're like, the what? Like,
Let's
that's
murder
how
everyone.
Like, that's how his is. So I feel like that's just, it's always been his character. That's why it like with his character, it was always like a thing where he was trying to work with the Scarab and try to understand, because they had that kind of relationship where it was like, yo, you're on some different shit. I mean, it could be the same way. I just think it's just a different change.
We're gonna see August 18th, man. Blue Beetle, change their reacts. Peace out. 8 time down.